Well, hello. Welcome back to Journal Mojo. My name is Kate, and today it is time to get set up for a brand new week in my Hobonichi Cousin Avec. So let's go ahead and dive right in. All right, so it is a whole new week. I 100% missed last week, so I've got to catch up on that, but I also need to go ahead and get set up for this upcoming week. So the first thing that I am going to do is do a little bit of decoration. I've got this super cute deer from the general 2-week sticker pack that I've been using for this month, and I've been saving it for this week because I thought it would be a really cute Thanksgiving appropriate little sticker to put in here. So I'm going to use that to cover up the little calendar, which is something that I really like to do in all of my weekly setups. I just don't like seeing the little calendar there. I don't need it, so might as well put something cute there and make it look really nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that and set up all of my trackers. So I know the last time that I did a video, which was week before last, I was like, oh, the state of my planner is a really good indicator of my mental state. And when I'm not in my planner, usually it's because I'm really stressed out and I've just kind of like dropped everything in that moment of stress. This is an exception to that. I have been in a quilting frenzy for the last week. I really procrastinated on a gift that I was going to give to my mom for her birthday. So I'm doing like a year of birthday quilts basically for all of the people in my life. And it started with my mother-in-law. Her birthday was in October. And then so my mom's birthday was last week in November. And I made my mother-in-law a quilt, and I was going to make my mom a quilt. She loves quilts. And I had everything picked out. I had the pattern that I was going to use, and I just procrastinated on it until I had like 5 days left. And I busted out that quilt in 5 days, but it took, it was all day, every day to get that done. And yeah, a good indicator of how much quilting I've been doing in my life is like how messed up my fingers and my hands are. I don't know what it is about quilting, but it destroys my hands. My cuticles are super messed up. My nails are messed up. I break my thumbnails every time I do a big quilt. Like my hands are in a state by the time I get done with a big project like that. But I got it done in time the night before her birthday. So everything was good. She loved it, and it was really nice. So the next project that I have sort of like on my docket is the only exception to the birthday quilt thing is my grandmother. I'm going to make her a Christmas quilt for her Christmas present instead of waiting for her birthday, which is in May, but that will be her 99th birthday. So it's like, we're going to do a Christmas quilt instead. And it's going to be purple because purple is her favorite color. So I haven't quite figured out exactly what it is that I'm doing for that. But yeah, quilting's getting pretty good. I'm really enjoying it. It's a lot of fun. I'm definitely not competition ready like I thought I was at one point, but that is a-okay. So for my trackers right here, I don't have the last tracker. I usually have an extra one that changes sort of on a week or every couple of week basis. And I don't really have anything in mind right at this moment that I want to keep track of. I went ahead and marked out the space for it accordingly so that I can add something in if I think of something that I'd like to keep track of, but right now everything's going really good in my life. I'm doing all of the things that I want to be doing, and I have no complaints with any of that. So I don't necessarily have anything. I might do reading. I've been reading a ton recently. If you've seen a few of my videos, you may have remembered that I said I was taking a break, and that was from social media as a whole, and particularly Reddit and YouTube, and with the exception of doing this. And that I've stuck to it pretty well, with the exception of looking up some recipe videos, but it's been great, and I have read so much over the last couple of weeks. For my dinner tracker, I'm going to pop in here with this very cute little pig sticker set. I don't remember who it's by, but I've had it for a couple of years now, and I never really think about it. So I'm in the process of reorganizing all of my stickers and sort of dug it out of my stash again. And it is just a very, very cute one. So I'm going to use that for my dinner tracker. She's eating like little sweet potatoes or dumplings of some kind. It's cute and adorable. So gonna go ahead and do that and mark out the area for my dinner tracker. This is just so I can keep track of all of the things that I am eating and that my husband's eating. So that is pretty good for that. But I had said, you know, oh, I'm gonna take a break and not really do any kind of social media or aimlessly watch videos and stuff like that. So I have been watching like actual TV series. So I watched all of Big Mouth, which was excellent. I loved it. It was so good. And in terms of reading, I read, let's see, Calypso by David Sedaris. I read The Year of Less. I've read Crying in H Mart by Michelle Zauner, I think, and that was fabulous. A couple of historical romances, which are, I don't want to say they're like guilty pleasures or anything like that, because all reading is good reading, but you know, they're definitely easy, fun reads and, you know, all of that kind of stuff. So I've read a few of those. And right now I'm going in and doing a little bit of a fun extra decoration for Thanksgiving. I really enjoy Thanksgiving. It's a really fun, relaxing holiday, I think, as far as the holidays go. And this year it's going to be with the moms. So my mom and Michael's mom we're going to be at my mom's house, and then Michael's mom is going to be there. And the two of them are really good friends. So that's really nice that my mom and my mother-in-law are really close. So it's the Thanksgiving with the moms, and we're really looking forward to that. It's going to be a really good time. But yeah. And I've been going back to books, talking to strangers. Right now I am reading a book about death. Oh, I can't think of what it's called. It's by Caitlin Daughtry. She's a mortician. She does videos on YouTube. I don't remember. And I started to read this really weird little minimalism book, but I was just not into that. It was a little weird. So that one I stopped reading like 20 pages in, but it's been good. It's been fun. Forks Over Knives, read that. And read a couple of different, reading. I've read some cookbooks. So anyway, the moral of the story is that there's been a lot of reading happening in my life, which has been really nice. So now I am going in and just popping in a couple of my little projects and to-dos that I have for the week. Just as a little reminder, I got way off track over the last couple of weeks in terms of this channel and the stuff that I like to do here, just because, like I said, I had all of the quilting, and then I've just had a real busy situation with, it's just been real busy. So anyway, getting back on track with all of that and with some of the other things that I'm doing. So I'm just going to go ahead and pop in some of my to-dos and projects and things that I've got going on for work so that I don't forget them and get even more off track. I'm also including a little note to myself that I need to do grocery shopping on Monday of this week. It's not a day that I usually do grocery shopping, but because the holiday is coming up, it's just going to get progressively more crazy as we get closer and closer to Thanksgiving. I don't want to deal with all of that, so I need to go ahead and knock that out early and make sure that I get all of my holiday grocery shopping done so that I don't have to deal with the crowds, which would be great. So I mean, then again, I don't know necessarily how I'm going to feel at this point, so that could change. Michael and I just got our boosters this morning, so I am waiting to see if there's going to be any, side effects or reactions or anything like that. It was pretty fine for the first two, but hit or miss with, how it could go for the third one, so that's super fun. And so now I'm just picking out a little sticker to use to mark my Sunday reset. I thought it would be kind of nice to have something here. I haven't had a sticker in that place for the last couple of weeks. I don't love how this came out just because of the weird spacing that I did, and my printing was not the best that it could have been. So I'm not a huge fan of that, but you know, it's fine. It's just to mark out the different home tasks that I have that I do every Sunday to get myself and my home ready for a brand new week. And I guess next week is going to be, well, not next week, but the week after that is going to be the start of December. So I'm going to have to do my December setup here real soon. And I don't know what I want to do. I don't know what color I want to do. I don't know what theme I want to do. So if anybody has any suggestions for me, by all means, leave it down in the comments below. I would love some help coming up with an idea. That would be great. So I'd also really like to know, like, what are some of the traditional Thanksgiving recipes that people have and people enjoy? I really love knowing what those things are. Like, our big dish is something called cranberry salad, which is basically a Jell-O salad, and it's a plain unflavored gelatin, but it's got pineapple, cranberries, pecans, oranges, sugar, orange juice. I think that's pretty much it. And so it's basically just like a big Jell-O salad, but it is delicious and I love it so much. So, you know, I love stuff like that. I don't know how many people do Jell-O salads anymore. I really love a good Jell-O salad, but I just really love Jell-O as well. So I don't know. It's like the Southern food tradition, I guess, in me. I just really love Jell-O salads. So I kind of want to become like a pro at Jell-O salads and come up with some real funky ones and just live my best Jell-O salad life. So now I'm going in finally just to add in a little bit of decoration onto the bottom part of my page. I pulled out this pumpkin from a different 2-leaf pack. It's the one that I used last month for, no, maybe the month before. Either way, it's a really cute little pack, and I have been saving this little pumpkin. I thought this would be really good because unfortunately I looked through all of my stickers and I didn't have a single pie sticker. I really kind of wanted to do a pie theme thing for Thanksgiving, but there was nothing. So pumpkins are good, and you know, just this little sort of spray of flowers and leaves and some feathers that's going to go around it just to kind of make it look a little like wah. And I really like this leaf, so I thought maybe I'll go ahead and pop him over on the other side of the page just so that I have a little bit more orange to kind of balance out the other half of the week, which is sort of very orange heavy. And I thought that might look kind of nice to kind of balance it a little bit. And finally, I'm going in and highlighting everything after I do these little arrows just to further identify what stickers go to what things. And then I am just going to highlight all of my tasks and my trackers, my little sidebar, and that's usually my final step, so that's pretty good. And there we go. That is my whole spread done and ready for a brand new week. And that's pretty much that. So I hope that this was fun and interesting, and I hope that you guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving and that it is lovely and full of tasty food and all sorts of good things. And I think that's pretty much that, so I will see you in the next one. Bye! Oh, also, if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you'd like to see more from me, then subscribe and come back and check on me. That would be wonderful. I would really love that. And now I think that's really pretty much that. So I will see y'all in the next one. Bye!